but now ain't gone tomorrow. This is all I know. You're my people, you're my home. Drinking soap to wash up the ugly, to wash up the fog, to wash up the unforgiving. Now we have the sauce. Matter to me, matter to me, matter to me, matter, matter, matter to me.
¡Arde el estadio!
¡Somos a Fua!
¡Damos inicio al partido!
¡Y sí! ¡Y sí!
¡Qué talento! ¡Recupera el balón! Lo hace que parezca fácil. No los escucho cuando salen, ¡no miente!
¡Cambia el juego ya! ¡Aquí!
¡Esa bola! ¡Queda mano! ¡Buena suerte!
¡Vamos! ¡Estoy libre!
Casi, pero no fue. Salva la meta el arquero.
¡Te marcan!
Esta mano. Últimos 60 segundos para el descanso. Logra mantener el empate. Quedan 30 segundos para el medio tiempo. ¡Vaya, que mete la mano! ¡Adentro! 1-0. Nuevamente, 1-0. Faltan 10 segundos para el descanso. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final de este primer tiempo. Qué parejo que están estos dos equipos. En instantes seguimos con el segundo tiempo. Quédense con nosotros. Tocan el balón y comienza. Vamos que podés, amigo. ¡Golazo! Muy buena definición del equipo. Comenzamos con todo. El equipo busca achicar un poco el marco de goles. Puede llegar a Martín. Se ataca todo este arquero. ¡Con fuerza, Buenos Aires! ¡Con fuerza! El que sabe, sabe. Puede ser gol. Gana la posesión.
Eso es, mírame. Mira dónde estoy.
Casi fácil. Estuvo cerca de evitar, pero no se pudo. ¡Arquero! De nuevo con la posesión. Le quedan 60 segundos a este partido. Hay chance de meterla. Una cara crítica. Esta es la chance para acercarse a un empate. Solo quedan 30 segundos. A ponerse la pila que se acaba. Y lo van a agradecer toda la vida.
bring that back, you put your hands in there. Just like that, yeah, you're famous in there. Do that, and make it rain over here. Happy birthday, cause you're quaking over here. It's getting wild over here. It's getting loud over here. A big crowd over here. Get the first day, cause you're over here. Later, cake up, ladies get your weight up. Welcome to the cake club. Later, cake up, ladies get your weight up. Welcome to the cake club. Hit the room, highest way. Hit the room, Southside Island.
Ideal weather conditions for football here in West London. We're at Stamford Bridge. Derek Ray here on the commentary position, joined as always by Lee Dixon. And every reason to believe this is going to be enthralling. It's Chelsea against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, thank you, Derek. Glorious atmosphere here. Really looking forward to it. The fans are too. The players look like they're up for it. This could be end-to-end. We could get goals today, Derek.
This is Neymar. Di Maria. It is a decent-looking attack here. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Di Maria. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. And this is how it looks for Chelsea. Kepa is given the green light in goal. Emerson plays with Azpilicueta in central defence. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. And the PSG team looks like this. Alphonse Areola between the posts. Marquinhos plays alongside Thiago Silva in central defence. Marco Verratti starts alongside Ander Herrera in the engine room. And the main running towards goal. And denied only by the post that time, Lee.
Well, when you shoot, you put your head down, you aim at the target, and sometimes you just miss it.
Mount. His skill level simply off the charts. Neymar, the player we're referring to, Lee.
Well, he's got amazing finishing ability, and when a player's got that, it means you have to go that extra yard tighter. And when you do that, you leave space behind you, so it puts the defender in two minds.
Pedro. He's got space. He's waiting in the middle. This could have possibilities. And that was a heaven-sent opportunity to take the lead so early.
First goal is so important, Derek. Sometimes you're not ready. Well, you really must be ready this early in the game.
Here's Marquinhos. Verratti. Ander Herrera. Pedro. And Chelsea have given us away. Space on the flank. And scope for the cross. Pedro. Pedro. Well, he was just a fraction offside then.
That's all he needs to be, a fraction, and it was so close.
Nowhere to go, really. He's being closed down. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Conte. Pulisic. And possession lost, intercepted. Cavani. Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. This is Neymar. On and on he goes. Neymar. That is a tackle and a half. Being pressed and pressed high. Under Herrera. Cavani. Well, he's outplayed and outthought him. Good idea, that particular move, but not to be. Interesting to compare and contrast PSG now with PSG a few years ago. Lee, you played against them in a pretty big contest before the big money came in.
Yeah, the semi-final in '94, the Cup Winners' Cup. They had a few good players. They had the one exceptional one in David Ginola, and guess whose job it was to mark him? That'll be mine. Fortunately, I came out on top. Well, the team did, and we got to the final.
And that was a very fine read. Here is Juan Bernat. This is Neymar. Cavani. Couldn't keep it. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Well, that is a defender's job to come to the rescue. A good-looking move. Neymar. Good use of advantage in favour of PSG. And green space galore for PSG. And Herrera might fancy it. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Well, that's a moment the fans won't soon forget. You know, Chelsea have an awful lot of space. But he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. This is Neymar. Mbappe with it. A chance maybe from the wide position. Cavani. Herrera. Here's Cavani. The keeper completely untroubled. This is Neymar. Verratti. Here's Cavani. Will he finish? Deflected behind. Corner forthcoming. Fired in by Neymar. Oh, you can see he was feeling the pressure, but gave it a go anyway. Not close, though.
Well, it was definitely worth the chance, just got the technique a little bit off.
Regained possession. Space and time for the cross. Pulisic now. Under Herrera. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Speculative ball fired to the near post. Fisted clear. Herrera. Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see. Going short. And a significant block following that cross. Short corner it is. N'Golo Kanté, that's what he does. Well, you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. Alert defending. Not giving their opponents a moment's peace. Running with the ball confidently. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Mount. On the ball, Azpilicueta. Given away by Chelsea.
So tight this game. Who's going to break the deadlock? Be brave, be a hero, take chances.
Here is Juan Bernat. Di Maria now. Neymar. A very effective clearance. Thilo Kehrer. Mbappe. And he cuts inside. And the keeper would have been disappointed had he not dealt with it. Corner awarded to PSG. Played into the centre of the box. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Now what can Neymar do as he cuts in? Going for power there, but just too much elevation on the shot lead.
Yeah, over the bar, Derek, with pace. He's a little unlucky.
This might have potential. And he was in the right place to intercept. Under Herrera. Clever defensive play, Christensen. A real opening now. Surely. And the ball is in the net. Well, the offside flag has been raised. No goal.
Well, it was close, but he just went a little bit too early.
Mount. Pulisic now. Fruitful looking attack. He's got to score! Not really close to worrying the scoreboard operator.
No, it's worth a try though, but when he looks at the position he is in, he'll be disappointed he didn't hit the target.
Here is Juan Bernat. Under Herrera. This is Neymar. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. And that puts them in position. Mbappe. And Herrera might fancy it. Well, the clearance half-hearted. And now they have the ball back.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
An authoritative challenge. And Pulisic has it. And the cross is very much on. Pulisic. Can they get themselves in front here? Great save by Areola. And firing it into the area. And a half-baked clearance. And a very good challenge. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. And he's broken free. Must score. And so the first half draws to a close here in... So the beginning of the second half here in West London. Di Maria. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Di Maria, nothing doing on the passing front. Mount. Pulisic. It looks promising. Passing it around, looking... Can he give them the lead? Oh, marvellous defending to deny him. Under Herrera. Thiago Silva. Neymar. Thilo Kehrer. Mbappe with it. And Neymar failed to keep hold of it. Neymar. He must finish.
Well, they've got to make this pressure count, Derek. The stats don't lie. Created so many chances, but they've got to be clinical. They can't hit a barn door at the moment.
And Neymar, just a bit too high with that powerful effort.
Yeah, he's just leaned back, Derek. Power was there, but not the direction.
Mount. Pulisic. And that was a very fine read. Well, Neymar does set exacting standards for himself, and not quite at his best, I think, would be a fair assessment in the first half, Lee. It has to be! Going for power there, but just too much elevation on the shot, Lee.
Yeah, over the bar, Derek, with pace. He's a little unlucky.
Pulisic. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Di Maria. Promising sequence. Turning inside, where's he going to go? Cavani. It's got to be! An example of a goalkeeper on top of his game, Lee.
Well, that is genius. Absolutely genius.
And now the delivery. I don't think the goalkeeper will be complaining about poor finishing like that, Lee.
No, it's not about the goalkeeper. It's about that poor effort. That really is awful.
Cavani. It's there for him. Well, it was never going to worry the keeper.
Well, no wonder he's looking a little bit sheepishly at his teammates. Head in a hand sort of moment.
Jorginho. Mount. Pulisic. A chance maybe from the wide position. Are they going to forge ahead? And the attack fades out. Thilo Kehrer. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Under Herrera. Di Maria now. Cavani. Di Maria. And here's Herrera. And he's got the beating of his opponent. Well, he got the touch on the ball, and so a corner it'll be. Verratti. Looks promising, this. Kehrer firing it in. Almost what you might call a jaw-dropping save.
Oh, he's got no right to make that save. It's absolutely fantastic.
So the corner played into the box, and a smart stop to prevent the opening shot attempted. Yet another tremendous save to add to the list. Here's Mbappe. Under Herrera. Di Maria. This looks promising. Di Maria, nothing doing on the passing front. Breaking at pace. Pedro. A real opening now. A really top-notch piece of defending. Bernat. Pablo Sarabia. Verratti now. Here's Mbappe. Mbappe. And teammates to play it to. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Di Maria now. Here is Juan Bernat. He has plenty of support. Well, he's outplayed and outthought him. It might be the moment to get them ahead. And the keeper acquitted himself well.
Yeah, it was a good ball in, wasn't it? But the keeper did everything right.
Completely misfired with that one. A long way off target.
Yeah, but it goes in the top corner and your hero is worth an effort.
Conte. Jorginho. Tammy Abraham. Couldn't hang on to it. Pablo Sarabia. Good technique displayed. He's managed to lose his marker.
Well, listen to that noise. The Chelsea fans doing their bit, urging their players on. Can they go on and get a winner? PSG very much controlling play in the last 15 minutes, Derek. Their play really deserves a goal.
Has a go. Easy save. And that is how to thwart them. Well, body in the way. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Must score! Goalkeeping of the very highest order.
Oh, it was a great shot as well. Great shot, great save.
PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. And firing it into the area. Well, he was being very closely marked, but the header not on the target.
No, just off target, and the thing is, the defender did his job, and he just couldn't quite get enough of his head on it.
An inability to keep hold of the ball there. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Making progress is Kylian Mbappe. And quick thinking to react to the situation and concede the throw. Substitution it is for PSG. Gay. And on the ball, Sarabia. Now Willian. Tammy Abraham. Chelsea finding forward gears. Can they take advantage of this promising position? And everyone in the centre looking on as it sailed over them. And putting his body on the line. And a chance it is for Chelsea from the corner. So the corner played into the box. The fist of the goalkeeper. And cleared away. And the ball with Christensen. A goal it is, at long last, they've broken the deadlock.
Well, it's been so close this game. Tactics have played a part. Now they're going to have to change the tactics and see what happens. Well, here it is. You have to say they've come under an awful lot of pressure today, but it's a sucker punch. They've gone up the other end and got a well-taken goal. Well, the manager knows the importance of that goal. He also knows that you're at your most vulnerable just after you've scored.
And they are back underway. Chelsea with the advantage.
Number 7, N'Golo Kante.
Edinson Cavani now.
Substitution for Chelsea coming off the
Idrissa Gueye.
Number 33.
Goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team.
Marcus Alonso.
Well, Chelsea just have to try and hang on here. The fans are trying their best to get them over the line. Not long to go.
Coming onto the pitch.
And Willian whips it in. A significant contribution by the goalkeeper to keep his team in it.
Yeah, he kept on his toes as well as a really good stop.
Coming onto the pitch. Number 27. Idrissa Gueye.
He's driven in the corner. Really wanted to get it past the first defender then. Given away by Chelsea. Counter-attacking very much an option. Well, an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. Inside the final 5 minutes now. Space afforded him. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Di Maria. Clever defensive play, Christensen. The cross is on. Not really the ideal clearance. Well, he knows he can do a lot better on the shooting front.
Well, how many times has he had that chance in training and scored? On that occasion, all over the place.
Conte. Jorginho. Pulisic now. A chance maybe from the wide position. He could pick out a teammate. Can he finish this? And up for grabs off the keeper. Marcos Alonso. As an attacking player, you rather hope you'll get the decision in your favour, but offside here.
Yeah, the defence got that spot on, and so did the linesman.
And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages.
Minimum of 3 minutes.
Time is against PSG, but they still had the ability to hit back. Well, they were possessing the ball well, but now they've lost it. Couldn't keep the ball. Cavani. Cavani. Crossing opportunity. Can they convert? Late drama here. Level once more. Incredible scenes. Even Steven, one apiece in this match. And Chelsea have given us away. Slipshod passing. And the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG. Well, the header, but a comfortable save for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, he has to do better than that. I could have saved that, Derek.
He's got space. Oh, he's through here. Willian! And it's come off the keeper. It might appeal to Willian. Marquinhos with the block. And there's the referee's whistle. These two sides cannot be separated.